How to get the perfect Valentine's gift for your boyfriend with classic gifts, theme gifts and other gift ideas. Buying presents can be hard. Buying presents for your boyfriend can be even harder. Men can be incredibly tricky to shop for, especially for Valentine's Day. Luckily, WikiHow is here to help. Whether you work with a classic gift such as chocolate-dipped strawberries, or choose something a little more personal, it's important that whatever gift you choose is truly sentimental and conveys your appreciation for your man. Classic gifts. Cook for him. Take advantage of that old saying, the way to a man's heart is through his stomach. Whether it's a simple dessert or a full-fledged meal, presenting your boyfriend with food is a tangible demonstration that you care. Here are some timeless options. Make him cookies. Don't know his favorite kind of cookie? Now's the time to find out. Or, if you want it to be a surprise, go with classic crowd pleasers like chocolate chip or sugar cookies. Whip up a decadent chocolate dessert. Try brownies, chocolate-covered strawberries, or an ambitious chocolate souffle. Set up a romantic meal. If you want to go all out on food, make your guy a beautiful Valentine's Day dinner. If he eats meat, focus on carnivore-pleasing items like bacon or steak. Try these. Pan-seared steak. Crispy roasted potatoes. Bacon-wrapped asparagus. Chicken cordon bleu. Chicken fried steak. Baked crab rangoon. Make a mixtape, or playlist. Putting together a mixtape of songs that are significant to your relationship can be a really meaningful, personalized present, and you don't have to spend a ton of money to do it. Burn your creation onto a CD for a tangible gift, or send him a digital playlist if you both subscribe to online music services. Be sure to include your song, if you have one. If you don't, throw a handful of potential candidates into the mix. Pay attention to subtext. You might really like the sound of a brooding breakup song, but putting it on your playlist might send your boyfriend the wrong message. Keep it limited. Stick to around 10 songs, give or take a few. That way he can listen to the whole list in one sitting, and remember that they're meaningful later. Write him a poem or a love letter. Sure, you might tell him you love him, but it's nice to have a physical object outlining how you feel, that he can revisit and read whenever he wants. This is the perfect gift if you're on a budget, because it's the thought, and not the cost, that counts. For extra sentiment, write it out in your own handwriting, and pick a nice sheet of paper. Write him a poem. If you enjoy writing and reading poetry, put your talents to use on an individualized poem. Or, write out your feelings in prose. If meter and rhyme aren't your forte, that's alright, a prose letter can be just as meaningful. Borrow someone else's words. If you're struggling to write how you feel, rely on the experts for help. Find a famous piece of poetry, and copy it out in your own handwriting, or print it out and frame it in a pretty way. Some classics to get you started. Somewhere I Have Never Traveled, E. E. Cummings. Sonnet 17, Pablo Neruda. How Do I Love Thee? Let Me Count the Ways, Elizabeth Barrett Browning. Shakespeare's 18th Sonnet. To a Stranger, Walt Whitman. Love's Philosophy, Percy Bysshe Shelley. To Earthward, Robert Frost. You could also borrow the lyrics of your favorite love song, if you have one. Songs are basically poetry set to music. Buy him a cologne that you like. Cologne is a classic Valentine's Day present because, in theory, it's a benefit to both of you. He'll like smelling awesome, and you'll like whatever scent you choose for him. Keep in mind that scents don't wear the same on everyone. Everyone's body chemistry is slightly different, so a cologne that smells amazing on one guy might not work for another. Pay attention to what he already likes. Odds are, your boyfriend wears something that he thinks works for him, so try to stay close to that. If he tends to wear woody, musky colognes, that's probably a good choice for a gift. On the other hand, if he seems to prefer light, citrusy, clean scents, try to find a gift that's in the same category. Put together a gift basket. If you don't want to overcommit to one gift, assemble a collection of little presents. Pick a cute container, like an embellished basket or box, and dress it up with ribbons, tissue paper, cellophane, or whatever else you have on hand to make it special. Consider filling it with these items. His favorite treat, whether it's candy, cookies, or a particular store-bought food. A pretty beverage. If you're old enough to drink, consider buying his favorite beer or a nice bottle of wine. Stocking stuffer items. Rely on little items you might use for Christmas stocking stuffers, such as new headphones, new supplies for whatever sport he plays, like golf balls or tennis balls, or a few items he can use for his hobbies, like grilling tools or colored pencils.